The Stress Management Handbook, a practical guide to staying calm, keeping cool, and avoiding blow-ups. Stress is normal and natural part of human life. We can't avoid stress, like the stress you have in traffic, the stress you have while working or studying. It's a part of life and we can get around it. But what's important is you can learn how to manage and deal with it so you can move forward and live a happy life. So in order to understand about managing stress, we look on the idea of the book The Stress Management Handbook by Dr. Eva Selhub. According to her, we actually need stress to live. Without stress, you would not get up in the morning, get to work on time, put food on the table, or shift positions when you're uncomfortable. This book is divided into 10 chapters. The first chapter is all about the stress response and negative emotions. Stress, or the perception of stress, has everything to do with your bad mood, negative emotions, or inability to control your anger. When you encounter sudden stress, your brain floods your body with chemicals and hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. That gets your heart beating faster and sends blood to your muscles and important organs. Your organs are programmed to respond in certain ways to situations that are viewed as challenging or threatening. This stress response exists for a good reason, and psychologists call it fight or flight.
Get a hold on negative emotion. If you try to get rid of fear and anger without knowing their meaning, they will grow stronger and return. Deepak Chopra. Negative emotions are meant to alert you that something is amiss, drive you to get away from danger, stand up for yourself and for those you love, or take the time to grieve so that you can heal and move forward. Negative emotion push you to take action, force change when change is due through the stimulation of the stress. Out of all the negative emotions are state fear, anger, grief, anxiety, and depression. The key is to be able to transmute this powerful energy force that you use it to become more empowered, to benefit yourself and others rather than demolish and destroy. The first step in this process involves acknowledging and allowing to feel. Zap this stress with love. Where there is anger, there is always pain underneath. By Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. Without suffering or pain, there exists little reason for rage. If you think about a 4-year-old girl who is hurt, how does she react? Does she cry out or have a tantrum? Or does she talk her away out of the whatever she is feeling? Find reason and use her word wisely to express herself. The memories that trigger distress. Though it is rare that your life is actually being threatened, your brain does not usually distinguish between real or imagined threats.
Restructure your infrastructure. It may mean making a few changes within the time you have to get the stress response under control in as many ways as possible, so that you don't find yourself so easily triggered. Keep in mind that the more you abuse yourself with poor lifestyle habits, the more you will perceive the word as abusive. As you work on building your infrastructure, you will likely notice that you feel lighter, happier, more rested, and fulfilled, and ultimately less anger. Take things personally and feel more stress. It is wise to direct your anger towards problem, not people, to focus your energies on answer, not excuses. By William Arthur Ward. I encourage you to remember that the stress is the powerful force that can motivate you. The key is like a peaceful warrior so that can use the energy of stress to motivate you to look deeper into a problem, find solution, communicate effectively, become more creative, and invent new ideas learning to get centered usually means developing some sort of meditation practice, one where you train yourself of empty your mind of the troubling negative thoughts, your body's muscle to relax.
Mindfulness to calm your madness. Mindfulness is about love and loving life. When you cultivate this love, it gives you clarity and compassion for life, and your actions happen in accordance with that. By John Kabat-Zinn. Eva Selhub said that as long as you look outside of yourself to be happy, you will invariably find yourself unhappy, because you will always feel like an empty well needing to be filled. The emptier you feel, the easier you will be to trigger, resulting in negative behaviors, actions, and thoughts, causing you to feel worse. The key to your happiness does not lie outside of yourself. They're probably within. Raise your words, not your voice. It is rain that grows flowers, not thunders. By Rumi. Like a gust of wind, stress can be a powerful force that can be instigate major change. Real direction, standing up for justice and civil rights, and protecting those you hold dear. It motivates strangers to band together to pick one another up from under falling gravel or fight together for a common cause. Fuel political agendas, promote business transactions, ends or align relationships, or enable people to feel more in control of something they normally fear.
Chapter 8. Stand in your power. Being powerful. Many people think that being powerful means being aggressive, overbearing, dominating, or controlling. And because these qualities are viewed as negative, many people having contradicting feelings about what being powerful means. The should problem. I bet you have never paid attention to how many times you say should during the course of a day, either directing that should towards someone and what they should have done towards yourself. Chapter 9. Laugh and let go. Moving the negative energy with laughter. There are many options available to you to work on your funny bone and to bring more humors into your life, including when you are angry. In fact, laughter, especially in the form of laughter yoga, comical posing, and joke journaling, is a great way to move stress energy.
Centering and grounding with joy and laughter. Step 1. Mindful play in nature. Find a place in nature where you can feel safe to relax and let go. Step 2. Visualize. Start by imagining yourself as a child. Maintenance of your funny bones. Look for humor in all the right places. Smile as often as you can for no reason. Schedule playtime. Spend time with people who make you laugh and happy. Chapter 10. Get to compassion and forgiveness. When you look deeply into your anger, you will see that the person you call your enemy is also suffering. As soon as you see that the capacity for accepting and having compassion for there is death. By Thich Nhat Hanh. Step 1. Connecting with compassion. Think about the time when you felt wonderful. Imagine now that you are extending compassion from your heart to the world. Notice how this feels in your body. Step 2. Now think of the opposite scenario, a time when you felt tired or overwhelmed. Now, note the experience and write it down. Take note of the sensation you experience in your body. Breathing in space for compassion. Slow down your thoughts and just take a moment to pause. Take 3 to 5 power breaths.
The Stress Management Handbook is a self-help book that teaches us specific tools to help you hone in the cause of your distress. You will learn ways to nurture yourself to feel stronger and more powerful. Through the framework of this practical guide to stress management, you will learn that even in the midst of your problem, you can find your bliss.